Okay, so in my workout view, it's been a while since I've done this. Testing, testing. You guys should be able to hear me. And if I turn on my music, you guys don't hear it. So, just came back from the gym, had my first wholly enjoyable back workout since I pinched a nerve in my neck. Today was the first time it wasn't really holding me back too much. Just got back from the gym. Now I'm going to stretch. My leg workouts have been getting better and better. Yesterday was 2 hours of legs, and actually that was 2 days ago already. I've got DOMs from Wednesday, and I did up to 365-pound squats for a set of 4, and they were good, like ass to grass. And now it's time to take care of myself. I got a bunch of toys here. This is the workout room. I've taken a lot of stuff out to the living room where I've been working out lately. I just haven't been streaming as much. My place isn't fully set up. Male prostitute. I'll give you that wave right back. So not a first time chatter. I don't remember the name, but I assume people can change their names on Twitch as well. Have you changed your name recently, or am I just forgetting? It's been a while since I've been regular, but let's get into this. Let me sort of think about what I want to do first. All right, so first I'm going to foam roll. You never change your name. Male prostitute. That sounds like it's a very memorable name. Maybe I'm losing it. Turning 35 this year, past the Okay. You know what? I'm already getting hot. This is the shirt I was wearing at the gym. Nice back pick. So how is it going tonight? Oh. Is that a raptor or a snake? I'm doing well. I had a job finished up last night. That I'm in like 12 hours in the field every day, wearing boots that come just below my knee and getting covered in mud. I was more mud than man. My phone got covered so much mud it stopped working. Like I try to keep everything mud free, but I was covered. I was basically walking around in an excavation for 12 hours a day, and then I'd get home and I'd do my workouts, and then I'd crash to bed. So Wednesday I was 12 hours. I was working faster than everyone else there. I'm the engineer, but every hour I spend there is costing our client thousands of dollars. And I'm there for 12 hours a day for a week, and the job can only go as fast as I can work. So I was hauling ass, moving my butt, and I'm tender. So after 12 hours on Wednesday, I went straight to the gym, did my leg day. I ate crap for supper. Well, it wasn't supper. I had whatever I could get my hands on. I had a little bit of leftovers. I was still hungry. Damned if I didn't eat half a loaf of bread. Snake. Oh. But I felt really accomplished the next day, right? So it was tough because I had to go. I had to do it again Thursday, and my legs were damn tired, but I could give myself that pat on the back. My hamstrings were starting to cramp up Thursday too. I remember that. I got DOMs in my hamstrings and in my glutes mostly. You know, I can feel my quads a little bit, feel my calves a little bit, but hamstrings and glutes, a lot of squats, a lot of hamstring curls at the end. All right, change the angle. So normally when I do this, I have a couple YouTube videos that I follow along. I'm gonna try not to do that today. Today I'm just gonna do whatever I feel. I have become a lot less stretchy since November. So since November, I've been doing leg days every Wednesday and Sunday. I've still been having good back and chest workouts. I try for twice a week, but my primary focus has been on my legs, and in the process, my legs have been just tightening up. And part of that's just because putting so much effort into your legs, it takes a lot of energy, and I don't necessarily have the energy to do 2 hour leg workouts a week, as well as all my other training 6 days a week, and then do the stretching on top of that. So I've been neglecting my stretching. All right, let's get to my calves now. Yeah, so a couple of weeks ago, I got a pinched nerve in my neck, and I've been trying to recover from that. There was a kid who walked by me at the gym when I was only bench pressing like 220. No, what was I in bench? I don't even remember. It was over 225, but it wasn't crazy. Maybe it was like 295, somewhere between 225 and 295. I can't remember, but I did a set of 8, and then after I was done, I went to re-rack it, and this young guy comes walking across the gym, and he just hits the left side of the bar as I'm re-racking it. So suddenly my right side's re-racked, my left side comes down. I don't have enough gas in the tank to push it off me, so instead I extend and put a lot of pressure on my neck. And right away I knew I was injured, and I was got up, confronted the guy. The guy got kicked out of the gym because he did it right in front of the staff. But afterwards, like when we were talking to him, he just was like, his eyes were glassed out. He was like looking through us. It was yeah. But anyway, so the job was supposed to be done, but I just found out I had to go there again Monday morning, which I'm not happy about, especially since like I've been doing engineering work. Now they want me to do like construction work, and it's like what? But it's the contractor is rather inept, and I'm doing their job for them. But our client just asked if we could help them out. Just like, can you just do it? Just get them off my back and get the job done. So I'm going to be bringing up the laser level and doing stuff I haven't done in a while. Oh, but meanwhile, this is a guy. This client has hundreds of millions of dollars in property. So when he wants something, you bet he's going to get it. I'm so tight and tender. Okay. Like my glutes and then my quads. I'm used to being nice and stretchy. Oh, well, at least I have been since 2018. Before that, I cared more about mobility than stretchiness. I'm trying to find a sweet spot. Oh, there's a sweet spot. Echelon, how's it going? Oh, this is pain right here. I have been beating up my body from the waist down. But even so, it's become, I don't want to say obvious, but um, I may never become as strong as I used to be. I'm, I have good programming, I'm doing a lot of stuff, but it's like lifting the same amount of weight is heavier for me than it used to be when I was 28. Like it's just like I'm not as strong. Well, actually, at the same time, maybe it's not fair because I also don't weigh as much too. I've been keeping my weight down, but so like Wednesday, right? My squats accumulated in 365 pounds for a set of four. That was what I popped off at. So I just kept lifting and kept going heavier and heavier until 365 at four, and I thought that's pretty good. Then what I did is I took off. Um, I took off 50 pounds and went to 315 and started to like try to rep them out as much as I can. Oh, get more hypertrophy in it after, but it wasn't as easy. Like 365 pounds. I'm wearing a belt now, and I used to be able to do that without a belt, and it was just easy. Like I just did a squat, got back up. Now it's yeah. I've been neglectful of my streams. I've been working like a dog. Um, like the last couple of weeks, I've been working like 10, 12-hour days, and still finding time to work out. But with streaming takes a lot of mental energy as well. It's it's not as easy as like it's sometimes it's easier to go for a 15-minute drive and then just work out and then come back and then crash, um, as opposed to okay, I gotta get myself in the zone. I gotta like keep going and going and going. All right, so I got a chair just so I can do this. I got the stick. I have another one that's called the big stick. It's just like this stick but bigger. So today I did a back workout. Um, I I haven't been able to do pull-ups since I pinched the nerve in my neck. Today was the first time I could do pull-ups, and I did 70 pull-ups to start my workout, and it wasn't easy, but I did my 70 pull. Ouch. Then what did I do? Then I did rows. I did two different variations of rows. Then I did hit my rear delts. Did a different variation of pull downs. And then I finished off with my biceps. So like 10, 50 minutes of biceps at the end. All right, so I'm gonna start stretching now. I've done all the foam rolling I care to do. All right, so oh, this side's worse. My hair is starting to grow out. All right. So I'm gonna, since I've got a pinched nerve in my neck, which is more or less going away, but I still get a little bit of neck injury. I'm gonna try to work around here first so I can hit again later. Briefly, first time viewer, getting a quick stretch in. Yes, sir. Actually, I shouldn't assume. How many pull-ups can I do? Um, for my last birthday, which was July last year, I did crap. I want to say 500 pull-ups, but it might have been 400. That was I went to an adult calisthenics park and I spent like the first hour doing muscle ups, jumping and swinging between the bars. Where you jump and you fly, and you grab the next bar, and doing things where I'm like spinning around the bar, just having just being a kid in the playground. And then I like okay, dust myself off, and I just started doing pull-ups. And I did, let's just say I did 400 because 500 seems like a better number or something that I would do. I've done 500 before, but this 400, let's just say I did 400 for my birthday. The first, say 370 were easy. The secret to doing lots of pull-ups is you just don't go to failure. When you go to failure, you don't recover as fast. Meanwhile, if you can do like 20 reps and you do 10, you're still gonna have energy in the tank. But as soon as you go to failure, it just gets rough. But what happened is I was outside, and then suddenly exhaustion hit me. So I finished my last 30, and that was harder than the rest of the 370 combined. And I was like, I couldn't walk after. I was just like needed somebody to like a shoulder to lean on. Do I ever eat any carbs? I eat plenty of carbs. So let me. I'm so cute. If you're calling me a liar, well, you can believe. I'll assume you're calling me a liar. You might, but that's fine. I got some videos from that from my birthday on Instagram. But the thing is, like something like pull-ups, I do a lot of I've done a lot of pull-ups, and you just get good at doing pull-ups. So like whatever you do, you do a lot of it, you're gonna get better at it. 2018, I herniated my disc and I tore my glute, and all I could do was pull-ups, and so that's all I did, and so pull-ups just became like nothing. So it was oh, in one set. I didn't see that in one set. I don't know. Um, it depends on how much I weigh. So, hmm, like I've done a crap like when I could do like the time when I could do the most amount of pull-ups in one set was after I herniated my disc. I dropped a lot of weight. So I was doing pull-ups at like 230 pounds, and then I dropped right down to 170, right? And like I just pounded them out. It was like it was nothing. It was the easiest thing I could go for like 35, 40, just because I weighed nothing, but I still kept enough muscle that. But then as I got heavier, it just like just gets harder to do. And it's one of those things where when you're 230 pounds, you might want to consider doing pull downs instead because you can control the weight. You're at 230, it's like hard mode every time. Yeah, like 500 pull-ups might take me like an hour and a half to 2 hours if I've been prepping for it. Otherwise, I might be at like 3 hours. I used to, like, since 2018, even when I started getting my body back, I would challenge myself once a like once a month to do as many pull-ups as I can in an hour. And I've done some challenges on stream where I've done like 70 pull-ups in 5 minutes. So I've got streams where I've done like 60 to 70, just set a clock. How many can I do in 5 minutes? All right. I don't do CrossFit pull-ups. I can't keep up with you guys. Very punchable face. Okay. I've lost interest in talking to you guys, and I actually just want to stretch. Like the problem is I don't have my phone on right now. If I had my phone, I could be stretching while I read chat, but I have chat here. It's been a while since I streamed. I can't. Let's do this. All right. Now I'm going to get back to what I want to do. There. Since I just want to stretch, but I've been going all day. I'm a little bit scatterbrained. There. I'm I won't say cheap, but doesn't cost me anything to make you a mod. All right. So I'm gonna start up here. Yeah, I couldn't keep up with that. I've been I can sometimes get lost in my chatter. Yeah. Thank you. Glad. Thanks for having my back. Male prostitute. I'm definitely. Uh, yeah, like one thing that happens is I often attribute people like with the names, but they also have a specific color. And sometimes Streamlabs will like change the color that people are messaging me as, and it throws me off. But anyways, all right. So get my head going on. I just gotta be careful with what I'm doing now. I gotta pay more attention to what I'm doing, as opposed to being distracted. Like I'm putting no pressure. I'm just Yeah, you know what? I think I'm actually going to put on my typical video because it'll keep me focused. While you had Twitch Turbo, you changed yours to be like ice blue. So what you're saying is you, as the viewer, are able to choose what your name comes up as? That's I've never known that. I thought Twitch the Twitch powers that be just arbitrarily decided. And okay, so I'm gonna make my name purple then. Okay, I learned something today. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go back to what I normally do, just because I'm getting too distracted. So I'm gonna turn off my music. I'm going to switch to my stretching view, and I will make this smaller.
Hey everyone, it's Nico,
And how loud is she? She seems pretty loud.
Complete beginner's flexibility routine. If you're someone
Close.
who feels that flexibility is one of your weakest suits, this video is for you. So we're going to start standing on the
And then she's that loud. I'm much louder than her.
And just place it over the other side of my head. And just
all right.
Hey everyone, it's Nico, and today I'm going to be taking you through a complete beginner's flexibility routine. If you're someone who feels that flexibility is one of your weakest suits, this video is for you.
Oh, something happened.
So we're going to start standing.
I'll open up the website.
I'm going to bring my right arm up and just place it over the other side of my head.
Technical difficulties.
Just let gravity pull
all right.
down. This is something that you always want to keep in your mind while you're stretching, is to just let gravity do all of the work. You're not necessarily pushing yourself into anything because that can cause pain. Just letting your neck fall, using the weight of your right arm. Pull on your neck, and then we'll switch to the other side. Again, you don't want to be pulling down on your neck because that could hurt you. Just rest it there. Then we'll wrap both arms behind our head to go forward. Just let it dangle. Every time you breathe, your muscles get more relaxed. And finally, we'll just hang our head back. Maybe shake it a little bit side to side. And now we'll take one roll. And then to the other side.
You're gonna have to tell me how to change my. Actually, I can Google it, I suppose. But I'd appreciate it if you like leave something in chat with how to change my color of my name.
And forward.
Couple. How's it going? I don't know what this is. This is like the phone call, right?
And forward.
I turned off the video. I'm having technical difficulties, and I'm a little bit scatterbrained today.
Be a little bit more than hip width apart.
All right.
And we'll plie or bend the knees to reach up and breathe. And then come back down.
How are you doing?
Reach up and breathe. I'm gonna do this a few times. And what we're doing here is
I'm
stretching out the whole body.
not as flexible as the last time I've done this.
Moving before we start stretching. And this is something that you should always do before you stretch. You don't want to just start.
I took my stationary bike out of here, and I spent some time on it after my workout today, and before I started stretching, just to warm up my legs. I do at least 10 minutes on the bike every day. I find it helps me recover from my leg workouts. Just left of the chat menu, under right chat. All right, so I'm
So
gonna
I'm
be.
going to come and place my feet more than hip width apart, and then we're going to lean forward to rest our hands on this stool. And this is just to make getting into this stretch a lot easier. You really want to make progress here and make sure that you're not putting too much pressure on your hands, but it's there to keep you
Yeah, I
from being too
appreciate
painful. So
still
let's go
having
through.
people to come look and talk with me after I've been AWOL for so long.
Make sure you're breathing, sending oxygen to your hamstrings while you stretch them. And try as hard as you can to relax, because the
Oh,
more relaxed your muscles are, the more flexible
I
they'll
am
be.
so tight. Oh, that sounds.
And then I will come up and we'll move it a little bit to the side
Oh,
so that it makes a line with my leg, and then I'll come to the side. In this position, I want to make sure my hips are even and I'm not
I
letting
can't
one
even
be
think.
higher than the other. And again, I'm breathing.
I can't.
And then we'll come back up and move it to the other side.
Oh, I've actually been putting on some weight. I've been
And you could
less
also be moving your body instead of the stool or chair or whatever you're
less
using.
rigid with my diet.
Remembering to breathe. And back up. And just one more time for good measure, we're going to come back to the center. So I'm going to come down on my elbows here to give myself a little bit of an extra stretch, but I only recommend doing this if you're able to keep your back flat while doing so. And by that I mean it's engaged, your shoulder blades are tucked down, pulling towards your lower back, and you aren't letting it arch up like this, just keeping it nice and flat, should be parallel to the ground. And if you aren't able to do that here, then come back up onto your hands. And then we'll come back up to stand. So for this next stretch, we're going to be sitting on the
Yeah,
ground.
normally
So we can get this stool out of our way.
I'll flex at the beginning of my workouts and at the end, so I know where to find it, and so I can compare. Because I want to track my own progress. I do that by how much weight I can lift, how I feel, like health wise, and during my exercise, like just how difficult things are. I also like I said the scale. I said, did I say scale? I don't know. How much weight I can lift, how I feel about it, the scale, as well as how things look. But today is I've already had a nice back workout. I get the stretching over with so that I can loosen up more. All right. So that's enough of that.
I'm going to sit back on the edge of my mat and extend my legs out to either side. Now in a full straddle stretch, your legs will be straight,
Oh,
but in our modified version, we'll have our legs bent here, lifting our knees up off of the ground. And from here, we'll just go as far forward as you can. Now, I encourage you to place your hands a foot or
okay.
maybe 2 feet in front of your
I
knees.
need
And from here,
water,
you want to slowly try and
and
straighten your legs, bringing
I
your
will
knees to
keep.
touch the ground. So that's what
I'll
you're
start
feeling
reading
for
chat
now.
on my
You just
phone.
want to hold. So straddle stretch is a great stretch to be able to see your own progress in. I encourage you to pay attention to the floor if you're stretching in the same place every day. So you'll start to see your hands move along, and it's really encouraging. So while you're pulling to get into these situations a
Hey,
little bit
I
deeper,
got a
you
nice.
always want to make sure you're pulling from the right place. And the common thing to do is pull the top of your head down to to try and pull
I had a
yourself
nice
closer to the
thumbnail
ground.
there. I
But
just
you're
flexed when
actually
I
going to
opened up
want
my
your
Twitch. It was
chest
my
closer,
back flex.
and that's going to keep your back lifted and your shoulder blades pinched together like the flat back I was talking about earlier, so you're able to reach out and really go to the fullest extent of your stretch. So for now, make sure you're pulling your chest out and think about trying to get that pulled down all the way to the ground. Okay, so now we're going to stretch each side, and in a normal straddle stretch, we could stay here and then fold over to each side, but to make it a bit easier, we bring our opposite leg in and then go over. So you want to grab onto your leg and pull your chest closer as you stretch. And you want to make sure you're keeping that back flat. You will be able to reach farther if you arch, but you're losing all of that nice stretch in the back of your leg, all through your hamstring if you do so. So fight for that flat back and try and get that chest to your knee. And now we'll go to the other side. So we'll switch, bring our other leg into our thigh, and then fold over. I'm pulling my chest to my knee, stretching out that hamstring. Trying to keep your back as flat as you can. And come back up and to the center. Let's do the middle stretch one more time. So we'll bend our knees and come forward. Maybe notice that you've made a little bit of an improvement, a centimeter or two. Each time you do it, you should feel a little bit more comfortable. And fight to lower your knees a little bit. Keeping that back flat. A few more seconds. Really lower down as far as you can. And come out of it. Amazing. So now we're going to bring our feet into the middle for a butterfly stretch. And here I'm just going to sit and hold my ankles and push my knees down with my elbow. You should be feeling a nice stretch either in your groin or in your glutes, or maybe both.
I don't know the fan directly on me.
You need to be more flexible.
That's better.
And we're going to fold over. And in this stretch, it's okay if you let your head go and you arch your back. It's one of the few. Really pulling yourself down. And now we're going to do the opposite and try and stretch out and keep that back as flat as we can. Pushing that chest out, really stretching out those hips. And come back up. So the next thing that we're going to do is going to be a pike stretch, and I'm going to move sideways for this so you can see me better. So the key to doing
Not
this
ready
is
for this.
having your hips all the way underneath.
All right, so I've been doing all that bending one way. Now I just want to bend the other way. Oh. There's a fair bit of delay on the stream.
straight behind you. If you're unable to sit up straight, then you want to keep your butt above your feet.
Right.
And there are a couple different ways that you can do this. The easiest way, using only your body, is to actually come up onto one knee and extend the other one in front of you so that you can start to lean forward. That'll make it a lot easier. You just have to make sure that you do it on both sides. You can also be in a pike with either a low chair or maybe a few towels stacked underneath you so that you're lifted above your feet. So for now, I'm going to stay seated here on the mat, but if you need to go and grab a chair or something else to sit on, go ahead and do that now. So I'm going to lean forward, grabbing as far down on my legs as I can. And if you are here and you're sitting up super straight and it's already stretching the backs of your hamstrings, that is absolutely great. I encourage you to stay here and keep fighting for it. If you chose to sit here without any other props assisting you, also make sure that you're not pushing yourself too hard. Maybe you can do it, but you might find that you're able to make more progress in a stretch that's slightly more comfortable. So just make the decision that's best for you. The other thing you'll find is that it's easier whenever your toes are pointed. So if you flex, you'll get a deeper stretch coming all the
Just
way
sit
down
on something
towards
right
the
now.
hamstrings.
No.
And then we'll come out of it. Awesome job, guys. Okay, so I'm just going to scooch forward a little bit so I can lay down on my back here. And we're going to lift one leg up. And you can grab it as low as you need to. The other thing that you could do here is grab a belt or a scarf or an actual exercise band, wrap around your heel and then pull your leg closer. But holding lower down on your leg is just fine too. And as you're practicing this stretch, you want to make sure that you're always reaching and trying to walk your hands up and get them all the way up here. This really is the goal of this stretch, but for now, it's fine to have it down here. And then I'm going to bend my knee in, pull it to my chest, and bring it over my body to come to a twist. Really feeling it all through the spine. And come back. And we'll straighten it again. Always pulling it closer to you. Feeling that stretch in the hamstring. And one more time, pulling it to your chest. And then over. Every time you breathe, relax your spine a bit more. And then we'll come back to center. And switch, bring the other leg up, grab as high up as you can, and pull it closer to you. Making sure that top leg is all the way straight.
I literally just felt my hamstrings let go. Like since Wednesday, I've been feeling the tightness.
Across your body. Turn your head to face the other way.
Just like that. I got my legs back.
Breathe, releasing your spine, letting it fully twist. We'll come back to center. And do it all one more time. So stretch the leg out straight. Grab as high as you can and then pull. Really breathing. And bring it back in. into your chest. And then we'll roll it back over to look the other way. Remember to relax into it. And then we'll come back to center and put our leg down.
All right.
Okay, so now we're going to come back
No,
up
I'm
to
gonna pause.
standing.
I just realized I don't have my strap on me. I'll be right back in like 2 seconds. We got this guy here. I was using this last night in the living room, and I forgot to grab it. All right, so I want to lower this just a little bit. A little bit more puffy than I have been lately, but I'm building muscles, so I'm happy. Not going quickly, but we're here for the long haul. Oh, my forearms are cramping up. With all the with the bag workout I did today, my forearms took a beating. There we go. This is as deep as I can go today. This one burns. Oh. My forearms are cramping up again. With how much volume I do on my back workouts, it's actually pretty common for me to get forearm cramps later that night or the next day. More like they lock up. Like I'll bend my elbow and it'll just lock. So like when I'm gonna go do the shower, I gotta like rub the shampoo into my hair, and then it's like, oh, ow, ooh. That's what. Definitely not as flexible this side. My legs are getting bigger. Happy with that. All right. I want to do a glute stretch before I get up. So I'm going to come here to this wall. Get a bit closer. And push. My phone. Oh, Butterfingers over here. So I'm going to stretch my glutes and then my hip flexors, and then I'm going to continue with the video. I'm feeling a lot better now that I've been stretching for a while. I've just been beating my body up so much. All right. The next one is this. In the zone. Yeah, getting the stretches in. I did a workout at the gym today. I did a 2-hour back workout, and it was my first enjoyable one since I injured my neck and got that pinched nerve in my neck. It felt like I had my body back. I still had to be careful, but I enjoyed it. But even with my injured neck, I've been having great, I mean, absolutely great leg workouts. To the point where I've got DOMs every week, twice a week. And then as soon as my legs recover, I do it again. Every Wednesdays and every Sunday since November have been leg day. Lisa, how's it going? Nice to see you. Glad you could drop by. I have been neglecting my streams lately. Life has been pushing me around a little bit. I just finished a job where I've been working 12-hour days, 10 to 12, and then I get home and I go to the gym for 2 hours, and then by the time I get back, I'm absolutely like exhausted. I haven't been watching my meals as well as I should be, so I'm a little bit heavier, a little bit more puffy than I have been, but I've been building muscle slowly but surely, so I'm happy. Kyle Surf, your brother got a house of his own. Good for him. Where I'm at, house prices are going through the roof. I'm supposed to be saving to buy a house right now, but it looks like everything's going up faster than I can save. Yeah, I got chat over there, which I can barely read, but I also have it on my phone. Right now, I'm just getting into my hip flexor. I've been, since November, I've been training legs and hard every Wednesday and Sunday, but with how hard I've been training, I haven't had the energy to stretch and keep up with my regular stretching routine. So I've become a lot stiffer, a lot tighter, a lot more inflexible. So that's something I'm aware of and something I have to work on, but that's what I'm here doing right now. So I'm doing good. It's a good night. Searching for a job again, got assigned gig editing essays. Well, did your first workout in over a week today. Good job to you. Glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear that you're still doing what you can. We only have so much energy and motivation a day. And sometimes that has to get put to other places, right? Because especially if you're trying to figure out how am I going to pay my bills, right? Like you're not, like if you take care of your health, everything will get easier, even your mental health. But at the same time, like there's priority sometimes, and it's understandable if you just don't have the inclination to think about things like that, and it's just like, okay, I need to put food on my table. Yeah, so he's got a house for his dogs now. That's well, good for him. I'm sure you can still go visit the doggos if you like. I'm not sure how far away he's moving from you. So how are you doing, Lisa? It's been like you've dropped by every so often, but it feels like it's been a while since we've actually had much two-way conversations here. I still think about the people on the streams, the ones who've been coming around for a long time. It's just I'm like work is rough, and I spend an embarrassingly small amount of time in front of the computer. So if I have free time, I'm gonna fill it up with something else. I'm gonna go do something. I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna like I just keep going and going. I did get a new camera. This camera here is actually well, one, it's more expensive, but two, it doesn't go blurry, but it also makes me look less like there's less definition on my abs than there actually is on the camera because the automatic settings in this camera try to blend colors. So it tries to like when it sees contours, it tries to get rid of them. Oh, yeah. So I was about to put on that like I was following alongside a video and then I put it on hold for a bit so I can continue and then I was going to go back with that video, but I'm happy to chat with you guys now that I got some people to talk to. You're awful at work-life balance, trying your best to reschedule though. Um, just try to be aware. If anything, try to be active and live a healthy lifestyle. Muscles are great and all, but like you do a little bit of cardio, that's going to go a lot further for maintaining your health, keeping your heart healthy, keeping the weight off because you burn more calories that way. You're just happy to be that your health will be more peaceful. Yeah, I, I got the new camera. I still got the old one. This camera here can't pick up my calluses though, so it blends. You can't really. My other camera would really pick up my calluses. I could show them off and like, oh look at this. This is so cool, or gross or whatever you think about it. But this one makes me look a little bit smoother. I'm gonna have to cut my hair soon. I haven't taken the time to shave in a bit. So this job that I'm working on was supposed to finish today. It got pushed back till Monday. But after Monday, I'll be back to more of a regular schedule, and I can take more time for myself and actually slow down a bit without having to just go, sleep, get up, go, sleep. Anyways, I'm going to put back on this video. She's going to be done soon. I started trying to do my own thing, and I found I just got too distracted. So this is a video I've done many times before, and it just keeps me grounded. It keeps me focused, and I got something to follow. Lots of balance.
Here, I want to take a minute to tell you that you should always be working every single day, stretching and working towards that flexibility. But you also have to remember that your progress is not going to be linear. You're not going to be making constant, amazing results every single day. Some weeks you'll do great, and others you won't see much progress.
You can see the wind blowing in my pants.
Get discouraged that the more that you're
I got fans blowing on me every which direction so I don't overheat.
Switch to the other side.
Oh, I'm so inflexible right now.
Really feeling that stretch all in that quad and in that hip flexor.
Like
pushing my hips forward.
Tight muscles help to lift heavier weights.
Touch my butt.
And so I've been squatting over 315 pounds every week.
Hip flexors are always really tight while we're sitting at work.
And actually a little bit of inflexibility helps with the lifts.
Allows them to contract a lot, so it's really great to stretch them out. And then we'll come out. And for that position too, if you're having trouble balancing, go ahead and grapple onto a wall or a chair next to you. So lastly, we're going to stretch our arms. So I'm going to bring my right one across my body and pull it in with my left. Really allowing this shoulder to relax here so that I can get a full stretch.
I never look at the back when I do this.
right arm is relaxed, really letting the other one stretch it out. And then you shake it out again. Do the tricep on this side.
Oh.
You really want to try and pull your hand to your shoulder and the arm that's stretching. Don't let it hang out up here. And then shake it out.
I have all the fans blowing all over my legs because I've been on the ground for so long that I lowered all the fans. Feels a little weird when I'm getting nothing from here up.
Awesome job, guys. So that's all I have for you today. I really hope that this video.
So I've been stretching over an hour already.
Let me know in the comments what worked and what didn't, and if there was any other areas that you.
All right. So now that that's done, I'm going to take a minute. I feel a lot better. I'm not feeling the DOMs as much actually. Like my hamstrings were I really beat. On Wednesday, I did a 12-hour workday in boots that were just below the knee, covered in mud. I was more mud than man. Like I was covered from mud to head to toe. I had it like on my face. I had I couldn't keep things clean because my hands were covered in mud. And every time I just try to grab things, I get mud on my spot. So it was a losing battle. But after a 12-hour workday, I did a 2-hour leg day, and then the next day I had to go back into that excavation again and do it again. And I could feel it like oh man, my glutes, my hamstrings, my hamstring was always this close to cramping up the whole day. It was where'd my water go? But I did stretch last night, but everything didn't let go like it did today. Today when I'm stretching, I just like my legs feel so good right now. I don't even like I was intending to do more, but and I probably will, but I just feel good. Like it's I'm yeah. Normally I would do another 20-minute video, but I'm feeling really good right now. I actually don't think I'm gonna do everything I intended to today. I think I'm gonna leave it. I don't know if I should put my feet up the wall. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go straight to taking my feet up the wall. I will keep Kat with me right here, and you guys can talk to me if you want, and then I can sit there and talk about anything you guys want to talk about while I'm not distracted by listening to YouTube videos or standing there thinking I should be doing something else, being productive. My adjustment tool right here. Oh, I got a pop-up, and I closed it immediately by accident. I think somebody messaged me, I can't tell. I barely know how to use Twitch on my phone. I know how to use it on the computer. Oh. Oh, this is where I'll be for a while. Why is this thing sticky? Oh, it feels... I just realized I didn't stretch my back much today. I should stretch my back. I was getting so many messages all at once and they just died off. Probably because I ramble too much. Oh. No, I appreciate everyone coming out. I need okay. I like this right here. It like made me lose my train of thought. It's just deep. Oh, and it doesn't let up. It just keeps going and going until eventually I won't be able to tolerate it anymore. Ah, okay. Why do I do this to myself? Oh, the horror, the horror. Oh, please, Louise. Hallelujah. Ooh-wee. Ah. 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 Oh. My legs are getting bigger. I can. Ah. Ah. Wow, this is worse than normal. I'm not even getting as deep, and it's already more intense. Ah. How much willpower do I have today? Who knows? Oh, okay. I can really. I think my hamstrings have got the most improvement. Ah. Maybe my calves too. Okay. And that's like hard as a rock. Oh, I'm like using sense of touch to like distract, like confuse my nervous system into ignoring what it feels. Oh, all right. Enough of that. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Ah. Oh. 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 Perfect. Whew. All right. Let's. So I'm gonna stretch my neck just a little bit because I said I was gonna do it at the beginning of the workout and then at the end of the workout. Because I should be stretching my neck a little bit more throughout the day. That's not it. This is one of the exercises my physiotherapist gave me. I can't remember if I'm doing it right. All right. Well, I had fun when it lasted. I plan on streaming tomorrow. So there is a streamer that I am a big fan of. Her name is Dandy Does It. And she started off as a contemporary dance stream where she has. Okay, so the premise is every stream would have like 2 or 3 iterations of Dandy. Dandy is the woman, she's the streamer. And it would start, she'd be in like a little cocoon, and she'd get like hashed almost as if she's a cyborg. And then the chat decides whether to pass or fail that Dandy, whether Dandy graduates and goes on to live a productive life, or whether she gets ejected out of the pod into space and gets abandoned in the ether. And like there are tons of things you can do with channel points to interact with the stream, tons of commands you can do to interact with the stream, depending on what the mode is. But it was it just blew my I clicked on it, no idea what I was even watching, but I was loving it. And she started doing health and fitness now on Saturdays and Sundays. So my plan is I'm going to try to find out what time she's going to be. My phone is talking to me. I'll turn you off. So my plan is for tomorrow, find out what time she's doing her health and fitness stream and see if I can follow along. Because from what I saw last Sunday, when I happened to catch the last bit of her stream, she does more aerobic stuff, and she was encouraging people to follow along. And so I haven't asked her permission to stream while I'm following along. So I'm not gonna show her stream. I'm not gonna but I will just follow along and encourage anyone who comes out that night to go watch her stream, because you'll enjoy it and it's something that's really grown on me, and it just uplifts my day. She's a large part of why I got hooked on Twitch in the first place. So if you guys catch me tomorrow, that is what I intend to do. And hopefully it works out well. It might just be a big gong show. It might be, I might not be able to follow along, who knows. But I'm going to show up, I'm going to try. And if it all goes to heck, then I will edit it out and no one will know whatever happened. All right, so who do I want to send? All right, I'll send you to this guy. Everything except back and biceps. Actually, I'll send you to this woman. She's stretching as well. So I changed. So how do I spell it? Says Avli. Copy. And then, yeah, thanks for coming out. I've been saying I need to stream more, and I keep not doing what I'm going to say. I'm messing with my camera here, but I have been working out. It's just It's a lot easier for me to drive 15 minutes to the gym, give all the energy I have in 2 hours, come back home and keep up a regular schedule that way. There's less setup. I don't have to think about what I'm doing too much. I can be put the blinders on, don't get distracted, attack, come home, sleep, right? So I'm going to send you to her. My flexing on my knees. I don't want to flex my knees. I'm just going to raise the camera. Kapow. All right. Do you like streaming your workouts to keep myself honest? Yeah, that's exactly why I started. But I'm motivated now, even though I'm using all the energy I have, and it's easier to work out at the gym where I can just grab and go. But I'm rearranging things. I'm gonna make things easier here, and then I'll be able to do it more often. But thank you everybody for coming out. This was my stretching stream. Tomorrow I don't know what time because I haven't figured out what time to do the stream. But bye everybody. Take care. Have a good night. Thanks for joining me on my journey to better myself. Ciao.